Tesla is accused of messing with odometers to get out of repair bills. EU regulators delayed Apple and Meta penalty announcements ahead of U.S. trade talks. And Google is trying to get college students hooked on AI with a free year of Gemini Advanced. It's Monday, April 21st, and this is your morning tech news roundup from Engadget. Tesla is facing a proposed class action suit against allegations that it has been speeding up odometers so its vehicles will fall out of warranty faster. That's according to a report by Reuters. This would make it easier for the company to get out of paying for repairs. Nairi Hinton, the plaintiff in the case, alleges that Tesla odometer readers are designed to change with energy consumption, driver behavior, and mysterious predictive algorithms, and not actual mileage driven. He said that the odometer on the 2020 Model Y he bought in December 2022 had 36,772 miles on the clock at the time of purchase. Hinton alleges that the odometer went up by 72 miles each day when he drove only around 20. He made comparisons to his other vehicles and concluded that the odometer ran, at the minimum, 15% fast. This caused his 50,000-mile basic warranty to expire ahead of schedule, which forced him to pay a $10,000 suspension repair bill out of pocket. The complaint said, by tying warranty limits and lease mileage caps to inflated odometer readings, Tesla increases repair revenue, reduces warranty obligations, and compels consumers to purchase extended warranties prematurely. Hinton is seeking compensatory damage for himself, but also punitive damages for all Tesla drivers in California. This encompasses over 1 million vehicles, according to court papers. Tesla has denied all allegations in the lawsuit. EV forums and related subreddits, however, are filled with odometer complaints involving the company. Of course, this is not the first time Tesla has been charged with fibbing about mileage data. The automaker has faced litigation that accused it of inflating vehicle driving ranges. It has also been accused of forming a secret diversion team that would cancel range-related service appointments. The European Commission reportedly delayed regulatory penalty announcements against Apple and Meta this week as it accelerated its push for a trade deal with the U.S. On Friday, the Wall Street Journal said the move led to concern from European Parliament lawmakers that political factors are influencing the body's regulatory decisions. The EU is said to have initially planned to announce cease and desist orders against Apple and Meta on Tuesday, and reportedly told at least one of the companies about the timing in advance. The Wall Street Journal says the decision to postpone the announcement came shortly before the EU Trade Commissioner met with U.S. officials in Washington on Monday, the officials' first in-person talks with the U.S. since President Donald Trump's 90-day tariff pause. On Tuesday, an EC spokesperson said technical work had been completed on the cases, but no dates had been announced. The European Commission's penalties stem from the Digital Markets Act, which aims to level the playing field for smaller companies competing with big tech behemoths. The EC probed Meta for its scheme that lets users opt out of personalized ads for a price. Meanwhile, Apple's case relates to the company's rules that limit developers' ability to steer consumers to transactions outside the App Store. The EC opened the probes in March 2024. Under the DMA, companies could be fined up to 10% of their global annual revenue. However, the Wall Street Journal reported that the financial penalties would be much lower than that, and the cease and desist orders would be much more impactful. Earlier this month, EU antitrust chief Teresa Ribera told lawmakers that the EC would not meet her March deadline to issue a decision on Apple and Meta. That statement was on April 8th, a day before Trump officials announced a pause on the Liberation Day tariffs. The Wall Street Journal reported that the regulatory decisions are still expected to advance, but it is not clear how long their announcement will be delayed. The European Commission has previously claimed it would fight to defend its regulatory autonomy despite pressure from Trump and his big tech backers to neuter the bloc's restrictions on American businesses. Under no circumstances should you let AI do your schoolwork for you. But Google has decided to make that option a little bit easier for the next year. The company is offering a free year of its Google One AI Premium plan, which includes Gemini Advanced, access to the AI assistant in the Google Workspace, and things like Gemini Live to any college student willing to sign up. The offer gives you a sample platter of Google's latest AI features, which normally costs $20 per month, and is primarily focused on things you could do with Gemini. Now, that includes experimental products like Notebook LM for analyzing documents and Whisk for remixing images and videos. Now, because this is a Google One plan, you will also get 2 terabytes of Google Drive storage for the parade of PDFs that make up college life. You can sign up for the free offer on Google's website. You need to be 18 years or older, have a .edu email address, and join before June 30th of this year. But once you do, you'll have the Google One AI Premium plan through July of next year. Google says you'll need to verify you're still a student in 2026, but otherwise the whole thing is a light lift. Even if you don't care about AI, signing up is worth it for the free extra storage. Google's intentions here obviously are not pure. Free storage is nice, but if the company can normalize using AI for a generation of young minds, it can change what's an occasionally useful novelty into an essential. That's not likely to be good for critical thinking or test scores, even if it justifies the money the company is spending on AI research and development. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Lawrence Bonk, Will Shanklin, and Ian Carlos Campbell, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your Monday, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.